Every month, News 18 This Morning talks to a mayor from where you live.
This month's mayor hails from Carroll County, so welcome to Delphi Mayor Randy Strasser. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me this morning.
Well, we just want to start out by congratulating you guys. Delphi named one of the top 15 small cities by the Cities Journal in Indiana. Overall, as a mayor, your thoughts on being named that?
You know, it's really exciting. It kind of caught a lot of us off guard. It's something that we work hard for every day and doing some of the things that we're doing in Delphi and Carroll County. But as a small community in the state of Indiana, right at 3,000 people, very excited about it, and it kind of encourages us as we go forward with some of the projects we actually have going on.
Now, our first question today, the Hoosier Heartland Highway has been open for about 6 months, connecting that gap between Logansport, Lafayette, and Delphi. Tell us how it's impacted your town both positively and negatively.
You know, it's been a big impact in a positive fashion for the downtown business owners. We've seen a pretty drastic reduction in the amount of traffic. A lot of truck traffic has been reduced in the downtown area. It's kind of given the pedestrians and the shop owners a little bit more time to, or a little more, it's easier for pedestrians to get around and people to get around without all the traffic. So we think it's a positive fashion, just less congestion in the downtown area.
And any concerns you may have about it going forward with maybe a decrease in the business traffic that may be coming through?
That's a concern, but it's actually a strategy for us in our strategic plan, is to make sure that we have those destinations that people want to get off the Hoosier Heartland and come to. A lot of people don't realize it, but nearly half of our traffic using the Hoosier Heartland as an east and west. Nearly half of our traffic runs north and south on 421, so we knew we were going to lose quite a bit of traffic, but we're still comfortable with the amount of traffic that comes in. And then the things that we're doing, those are all destination type things that we want people to come in there, and we want to get rid of that congestion.
Let's move forward now. Delphi was also awarded a stellar grant in 2012, $17 million or so. Let's talk a little bit about the projects that money is going towards, specifically the renovations at the Opera House and also new housing in downtown Delphi.
It's been a long 2 years so far. A lot of planning. I don't think people understand the amount of planning that it takes, not only at the local level to be able to bring this project together, but also with the state people to be able to bring this together. So yeah, the Opera House is in the final phases of the bid. We hope to have that actually let by the end of this month. Construction possibly on the Opera House start maybe within 60 to 90 days after that. So by August, September, we should see some activity on it. The housing project, we're actually starting to see some things. That was a partnership between two private business owners and the RMC with some other open area as well. So we should see things starting to roll around on that within about 30 days.
And finally, we'd like to acknowledge our Facebook followers who posted some questions on our page, so thank you. And they wanted to ask you if there are any plans to bring more teen activity centers to Delphi, something for the kids to do in town, or if there are already centers in Delphi, how do they find those resources for the kids?
You know, that's been something as a small community and living so close. I mean, within 20 minutes of everything they want in Lafayette or Kokomo or even Monticello, it's some of those things. So we understand those things. That we're trying to do with the recreation department is making that more of a seasonal type thing. When school's out, being able to provide some programs that get the teenagers and some of the youth in the community active in different things there in the community. So look for us working with groups and trying to engage with the youth groups and things like that to be able to have some of the activities, the things that they want instead of what we might want to provide for them, but looking at some of the programs that they may want to work with. So look for those over the summer and into the fall.
Anything else people in Delphi could look forward to as we move into the summer months?
You know what, a lot of construction. We're actually going to start with the first phase of the Stellar project is actually the second piece of it is some housing. But we start on the first bit of construction on the northern part of the trail, the Gateway Trail. So we'll start seeing some of that actually happening here within the next week or week and a half.
All right, Delphi Mayor Randy Strasser, thank you so much for
you.
joining us this morning.
You.